Do you have any techniques to like filter out the stuff that's on there that maybe is like consuming bad energy or
Yeah.
trying to bring out bad energy that you're like, oh, I don't want that to filter into my mindset right now that I have to stay strong for myself and for other people, right?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And yeah, so I guess the main thing that I do, which is hard for a lot of people, myself included, is you have to like eliminate those people, from your feed.
Yeah.
I guess you have to just be very careful of what you are exposing yourself to.
Yes.
And that is something that I believe, regardless of the climate that's going on in the world, I think that, if certain things aren't good for you as a person, if they're triggering, if they don't put you in a good place, then be okay with owning that and kind of removing that from your life. I have a lot of clients that are moms that get really caught up in the Instagram thing where they feel like, oh, I saw this mom and she's so fit, or she bounced back, 6 weeks after having a baby. She looked amazing. Like, why don't I look that? And like they go down that rabbit hole, and it's like you're seeing like the smallest amount, on social of what is really going on.
Right.
And
that's super interesting too. Sorry to interrupt, but like the concept of eliminating versus accepting, right? Like,
Yes.
what do you encourage in that direction? Because you could just, for an example like that, you can see a lot of healthy people online. Like, I don't want to see that.
Right.
It's making me jealous of what I don't have.
Right.
Versus like, what? Good for them. They're getting after it. Like, that can
Right.
be motivating for me too. I've struggled with that too. There's definitely been a couple people during this time that I'm like, I don't need to see any more of those
Right.
posts that are
Right.
like just super negative. And then there's the other aspect of like, well, maybe I need to check my mindset too on how I'm reacting to that.
Yes.
And how I'm allowing that to affect my feelings
Right.
before I just eliminate, right? Like, it's a
Right.
kind of a tricky line
Yes,
there.
it is. And I do think that you have to take a little ownership to your point, how is this affecting me? So maybe I do need to be able to consume this material and not be triggered, or maybe I don't need to be like consuming this material.